Visible very soon. Okay. First of all, just I welcome you in the live session of India English Bolega Abhiyan. Yes, this is free session and I'm here to help you. India English Bolega Abhiyan, it is India's first Abhiyan for helping the people who want to speak English fluently. Yes, and every week just I take two sessions free of cost for helping the learners and how to speak English fluently. Then please introduce yourself.
Yeah, of course, of course. Okay, thank you very much for giving me a chance to say something about myself. This is Abhiyan. I am from India, West Bengal, to be more exact. When it comes to my educational qualification, unfortunately, I couldn't complete my graduation because of some reasons. And if I talk about my profession, professionally, I'm a businessman. I belong to a nuclear family, and my strength is I'm a self-motivating person. Now I would like to say something about my likes and dislikes. I like patriotism, honesty, truthfulness, hardworking, sincerity, and I dislike gossiping, speaking ill of others, time spending early. My hobbies are helping the poor people, reading books, speaking ills, and so on. And you know, everybody has an aim in life because an aimless life is like a boat without boatman. So my aim in life is to be a good English teacher. Yeah, that's all about me, sir.
Fantastic, fantastic. I think your introduction is super fantastic introduction. Just it is, and really I appreciate you once again. Just I welcome you from my bottom of my heart that you joined this conversation because this video will help the many English learners. They want English environment. As you know that in India, in Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, like these countries where the people they don't speak English, they need English environment. For creating the English environment, we need to make like these videos where the people they can watch and they can understand that there is a language that is called English, that is an international language and it is very important language where you can conversate, you can express your ideas all over the world. Yes. Then you tell me, sir, and what a kind of work nowadays you are doing. Just you said that you are a businessman. What a kind of business you do?
Actually, I have an Ayurvedic wholesale medicine shop, wholesale and retail both, and I have been doing my business for the last 7 years.
Great, great, fantastic. I think I have talked with you in Hybro application. Do you know about Hybro application?
Yeah. I know about Hybrid application, and I have already taken subscription for 6 months. Yeah,
Great, great.
and
Okay, you
I
tell the
actually it's
people about yes.
helping me a lot to improve my English and enhance my vocabulary as well. Because I have been using Hybrid application for the last 10 months, more than 10 months. And this application is very helpful, needful for not only for me, for all the people who are using this application, I think. Even this application is helping me a lot to improve my speaking skill. Yeah,
You say people, people or people,
yeah, people.
people. Yes. If you want to say the people, it's mean that general people, everybody. Yes. But you say people, it's mean that only students.
Yeah,
Then you need to
right.
work on your pronunciation. Yes, and if you will work on your pronunciation, really it will be grateful for you, and really your English will be fantastic. Then you tell me that since when have you been using this Hybro application? Because this application is fantastic, where I teach, and many, I think more than 5,000 students are there. They are practicing every day 25 minutes free of cost in this application, and I think one of those you are. Yes.
Yes. Actually,
Please tell
yeah,
about this.
yeah. Actually, it has been 10 months, more than 10 months. Actually, hybrid application is helping me a lot. I have already told you that this application is very helpful for me, I think. Actually, this application is helping me to learn English. Actually, before downloading this application, I really didn't know how to talk in English. I was very weak in English in the past, particularly before downloading this application, hybrid application. So hybrid application is a wonderful application because this application is helping me a lot, and this application is helping the other persons who are using this application. And yeah, I have been using this application for the last 10 months.
Fantastic. Now you see the within 10 months. And nowadays I tell you, suppose that if you are reading 20 years, 10 years, 15 years, however you can't express yourself like this guy is expressing himself. It is the only the magic of 10 months. Think about that, 1 year, 2 year, if you will practice in Hebrew application, what will be your English, what will be your fluency, everything will be fantastic. And only in Hebrew application you can't practice. You can, just if you have something doubt, you can ask to the expert teacher. If you want to take this session, regular session, of course you can take the regular session there and just enhance your English. And your English will be fantastic. And really I appreciate all the people that who just created this application. And nowadays because of this, and many people they are using, they are enhancing their speaking English, because I love it. And when I came to know about this application, and again I got the opportunity to teach there, really it was marvelous experience. I really appreciate all those guys and Arif sir that he gave me this fantastic opportunity there for teaching. It is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, I think so. This application is very good and very helpful, very needful for me. And actually, I was in very weak in English, and I didn't have any partner, any friend to practice English around me. But now I'm getting a lot of friends for practicing English through this application, particularly hybrid application. So I really want to actually I want to thanks a lot, particularly the founder Ariboto sir. Yeah.
Great, great. And I think, what do you think that in English speaking, what is the most important thing? If you will do that, you will be fluent.
Yeah, actually, yes. Actually, I think first of all, as a beginner, as a learner, first of all, we need to focus on speaking, because speaking comes by speaking. Actually, if we don't study speaking, we will never ever be able to talk in English, right? So I think first of all, we need to focus on speaking. And our actually sometimes some people think that uh, we make a lot of mistakes while speaking English, so we don't need to talk in English, right? So I think everybody should talk in English without thinking grammatical making mistakes, and this is how this is how we will get improvement. We will be able to talk in English fluently within a very short span of time, in a matter of days, slowly but surely. It takes time. So no matter how long it takes, we should keep speaking all the time. Yeah, and this is how it will be possible to talk in English fluently, properly, correctly, without making the mistakes. Yes, sir.
You are right. You are right. Because I tell you, if you want to speak English fluently without any hesitation, when you will start, you will feel a lot of hesitation. You will stuck many times. But if you will be consistent, you will be always finding the way how can I express myself. Yes, you will just interrogate the new questions. When you will speak like this, that you don't know everything, but you know something that you want to express, then your conversation will be completed and your English will be fantastic. Because nobody knows everything. If anyone, if you will ask to me that who is your guru, who taught you, who trained you, he has more than 25 years of experience of learning this language. But however, everything if I will ask him, he can't reply. He says nobody is perfect in this language. The level of everybody is that is different. Maybe that your level is 20, his level 30, maybe 70. But nobody is perfect. Nobody knows everything. That's why you don't afraid that, oh, next party that who is speaking with me, he is so genius, otherwise he can express himself very nicely, I can't express. You just fumble, you just struck in the speaking, but you try. When you will try, every time your English will be little bit improved, and one day it will be that every sentence you will speak in English and it will be marvelous, and your
Yes.
journey will be fantastic. Only you need to practice. That's why in India English bolega Abhiyan, I make them practice. I just focus only on making them practice. If I will make them practice, they will do the practice. English
Yes, yes.
will be cleared and they can speak English fluently.
Yeah, sir. Actually, this Flippy, actually nobody is helping me to learn English. I just try to practice with myself. Actually, I belong to a village, so actually how much difficult it is to learn English living in a rural area, living in a village. So actually, I have some spoken English books, some grammatical rules books at my home. So when I get free time, I try to read those books, and I try to practice with myself. And this is how I'm practicing nowadays, and this is how I am trying my level best to improve my speaking skill. Yeah. Okay, so sir, can I ask you one question?
Yes, why not?
Okay, so sir, actually, talking to you sounds like now you can speak English very well. Your English is so good, and you also talk English very well. So could you please tell me actually, what kind of activities did you do when you started your learning English journey? Uh, More something about it, because I want to learn something from you. Yeah.
Actually, I tell you about me that I was from Hindi medium school, you know that, and early in the childhood, I was thinking that one day I will speak in English. Yes, but in the village when I was living in my village, there was no, I think, medium of learning this language. Again, I went to the city and I saw there is a one institute that is called Immortal Spoken English Institute. In 2014, I joined there and regular 1 year I took the class, and really that experience was fantastic, marvelous experience. 1 year regular I took, again just 3 month 2 month 3 month again just, and while learning I was teaching as well, because I was very intelligent in my family. And that time just teaching, it was my hobby. Small kids I was teaching, and I was learning and teaching, and while doing these works I enjoyed a lot. However, I got the training in BSL plants, India's biggest, still largest plant. 9 month training I got there, and I was getting the job there. But however, I did not do because you know that which is your hobby. If you follow your hobby, you are happy. Whether money does not matter. Money comes goes. You know that you can just survive very easily if you have the talent. And every day just I was practicing every day. I think still I practice myself, because I know that which day I will leave the practice, my fluency it will go, my hesitation it will come back. That's why I know that every day practice is important. I do practice every day. This is my rule. Every day I practice, and I never think that I'm a teacher, I am so genius guy. Never. I think I am a learner, and I want to learn something more, and I want to update myself. Yes, and I always think positive, and I try to teach my students with my best efforts, and I pay my 100%.
Okay, okay, okay. That's good. That's good. But you are not a learner. You are, I think, you are adversarial partner because you are expat and you motivate the very weak in English. Okay. So actually, I want to ask you one more question, but if you allow me.
Why not? Why
Okay.
not?
So my next question is to you. Actually, what does a beginner need to do to start speaking English? What does a beginner need to do first of all to start speaking English? Because they hesitate a
Beginner.
lot in English and they fumble. And so, if you have any solution to this problem, please share it with me.
Suppose that you are a beginner. You can't construct, you can't make sentence yourself. This will be your great problem. That's why you learn small sentences. Stand up, sit down, go there, come here, like this sentences. Again, after that, you complete the tenses, voices, and models. Three things, these are very important. You learn yourself. Again, you try to implement while conversation. Suppose that I want to go. Use of want to in simple present tense. I want to go. Then when you will read all those things, then it will be possible for you, and you can speak English fluently. Slowly, just when and you watch conversation videos, how the people they are talking each other. You just watch every day. Again, you see that. Again, your mindset it will be that again whenever just you will get the opportunity of speaking, your speaking will be fantastic.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you very much. Okay, so actually most of the good English teachers, they are always telling us that if you really want to speak in English fluently, then you have to practice a lot every single day, at least 1 or 2 hours, because without practice nobody can speak English properly. So practice is the best way for learning English. So you need to practice a lot every single day. Try to speak with your friends, your colleagues, your neighbors. It can be anybody, any person around you. It doesn't matter who you're talking to. So practice, keep practicing if you really want to improve English anyway, and keep pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. And I try to follow all the steps and techniques to improve my English. So could you please tell me actually what do you say about it? Actually, right now I can remember it. So I try to follow all these things, and this is how I'm practicing my level best to improve my speaking English. Yeah.